good day and welcome to Parenting Thursday. Happy to have you back to this new episode to be part of what we're sharing and discussing on this platform. I'd like to hear your review about how this has been a blessing to you and probably what you'd like to hear us share in subsequent episodes. I'd like to dwell on a thesis made popular by Gary Chapman. It's about the 5 love languages. He talked about the 5 love languages and how it can be expressed. I'd like to narrow it to how parents express it to their children and how to identify when the children are expressing love to you through any of the 5 languages. Just for general background, the 5 love languages as opined by Gary Chapman are expressed through words of affirmation. They're expressed through acts of service, expressed through receiving and giving of gifts, expressed through quality time, expressed through physical touch. The child might be predominantly expressing love in any of these ways. You want to be on the lookout to be liberal with expressing love to the child in any of these ways. It might not be enough to buy gifts for the children as your way of expressing love to them. When your child, for instance, gets to 5 years old, I have a knowledge of something that is called a Wayo-meter. A Wayo-meter is that time and that phase in the child's life where they want to ask everything and say everything, because of course they just started learning how to express and to talk, and they want to say everything to you. Around 3, 4, 5 thereabouts, children begin to say everything. They ask you 1,001 questions, and if you're sensitive, that could be the child expressing his love language to you. He wants quality time. He wants to be around them, to speak to them, and to make himself felt in your presence. Another time your child could just show up and just plant a hug around you. It is one expression of physical touch, and this is one of the love language you can see the child express. Be sensitive and be on the lookout for these expressions of the love languages of the child. I noticed that when children begin to grow, they begin to feel shy about expressing some of these love languages. A child that is going past the early years, for instance, that is a preschooler, that gets to maybe a preteen, begins to feel a little bit awkward about going to give daddy a big hug. And see, if you are sensitive and look around the child, there is that void that needs to be filled, that needs to receive a hug, that needs to receive a word of affirmation, that needs to receive physical gift. Have you noticed that children want to pass a request through the younger child? Even though this is their own request, they feel shy about passing it to you directly. They want to pass it to the younger child. What you do is make it easy for them to know that I'm still your parent, I'm still your father or your mother, and it is very, very okay for you to consider me as the first point of call when you want to make a request, when you want to ask for a thing. As the children express these love languages to you and they feel very, very received, when they ask questions, when they want to touch somebody, when they want to spend quality time with someone, when they want to give and receive gifts, you would find that they grow up as emotionally balanced people with good understanding of how they can express these love languages. And when it is well balanced and well given and well taken between you and them, it will be difficult later in life for the wrong or the fake expression of these love expressions to not be identified. It is easy for them to identify what is not real. When somebody that is manipulative try to take and fill the void that is in their heart, they would already know that, well, this is not how I learned love expressions. Be on the lookout for what are the love expressions of your children and find the way to give it expression of fulfillment. It might be quality time, it might be buying and giving of gifts. As they receive gifts, give them opportunity, maybe put a little money in their piggy banks, give them opportunity to be able to buy and give gifts as well, so that they are not just on the receiving end, but they practice the act of giving it as well. You do that and do the best by your children. God will give you the wisdom this week. Amen.